Pumpkin's purring. Pumpkin! It's like, shut up. Punky doo. Punky doo. Got the heater on because I'm cold. I could put on some sleeves. That's what my mother would say. She'd say, put on some socks and put on some sleeves and you wouldn't be cold. I had to tell you about my outlet. Okay, so the guys came back. They didn't leave here till, well, I left here at 6:30 to go somewhere. And I didn't get back home till 8. And they were gone. I don't know when they left. They were still here when I left at 6:30 this evening. But at 6, one of them came around and rang the doorbell. And he looked really irritated. And he goes, you can come back and look at it now. I said, okay. So I went back there and he said, there, do you see any problems? I said, yes, I do. The piece that you replaced is like it's got goop on it where you tried to seal it or cover it or something. And there were still pencil marks. But it was, you know, the piece that they replaced it again. And it looks straighter now. But it had goop on it. I don't know what the hell it was. He said, we'll get that off. There were 2 other guys standing back there. They weren't saying anything. They were just standing there looking at me like they wanted to kick me in the face. They're like, we'll get that. We'll get that. And I said, what about the outlet? The outlet still has no, it had these little flip-up covers on it. I said, and he said, we'll get that. We'll fix that. Anything else? I said, I don't know. I'll let you know. I don't see anything else right now. Thank you. And he goes, yep. And he just stood there. So I went back in the house like, I don't have time for this shit. I gotta go somewhere. I don't have time for you today. So I went back out there when I got home. I should have gotten a video of it. Okay, so I told you the outlet before, like the little flip-up covers, like I touched them and they fell to the ground. Well, I went back out there, and first of all, the outlet box is now loose and crooked sitting in there. But the outlet covers were on it. And I touched them again, and they fell to the ground again. Took a picture of it. And it's loose. I'm not going to use it like that. It wasn't loose before. I'm not going to use an outlet thing that is wobbly. I don't see how that's safe. I don't want to be plugging things in it and pulling things out if it's wobbly, like a bowl of Jell-O. Not safe. And it was not like that before. It was solid in there, and it was straight. So I took a picture of it, and I also took a picture of the pile of trash, which is bigger now. And I sent it to the siding company again, and the boss of the construction company, or the owner, or whoever the hell he is. I said, here's the outlet. The covers fell off again. And can you let me know how long this pile of trash is going to be here? Like, these people have just stopped answering me. They just send people back out here who are more and more irritated with me every time they come out. I don't see this ending well, and here's another problem I have. I was having a good day, but it's just, here's another problem. Okay, so that's just the back of the house. We haven't done the siding on the sides of the house or the dormers. They have to be done too. If I get another company to do them, it's not going to match what's on the back of the house. And over time, the fact that they don't match will show up more and more because they won't age the same. They won't look the same as they get older. The way I see it, I have 3 options. Number 1, don't do shit to the sides of the dormer and just let the fucking sides of the house fall off, because at this point, I'm fine with that. Like, let the whole house fall apart, because at this point, I don't care. Or get another company to do the sides and have it not match exactly to the back. I could get all the shit ripped down off the back and have it all redone. Or I can have these knuckleheads do the sides and the dormers too. All these options suck. All of these options are bullshit. But those are my choices. I was hoping that for what this costs, it's a lot of money. It's the most I have ever spent on any single project for this house, except maybe the HVAC stuff. That all together was pretty close. because I replaced everything. Everything is brand new. Because it was all old and pitiful. So I just replaced all of it. Not all at once. I did part of it, and then like a year later I did like half of it, and then like a year later I did the other half. Anyway, yeah, it's the most expensive thing. So I thought, at least this one thing, please, can it just please be like, hey company, I need a thing. Oh, that's a coincidence. We do that. Wonderful. Can you come to my house and do the thing? We sure can. And they come and do the thing, and I go, great, here's some money. And they say, thank you very much, bye-bye. And it's, and it's done, and it's fine. No, pumpkin, no. Look at that face. No. Get out of my face. No. The answer is no. The answer is no. No. That can't happen. So, I know, pumpkin, it sucks. I can't think about it anymore. I'm just going to put it out of my mind for now and go to bed, because I just don't give a shit anymore. I'm still excited about the nail polish. And now I'm wondering if I'm just an uncultured, stupid hick because I don't get the hype over Hamilton. And it's not because I'm too stupid to understand nuance and layers and lighting and cinematography and choreography. I get it. I guess my time in the church, my time in a cult, it kind of affected the way I see everything. And whenever I see a group of people getting weirdly excited about something when it doesn't really make any sense right off the bat, it just automatically makes me go, oh God, I'm right back there. Because it gives you a different perspective of everything to go through being in a cult-like situation for a year and seeing how it affects people. And I'll tell you one thing, it's kind of depressing because you realize how easily led most people are. I would say probably 3/4 of any given group of people they're very easy to lead. They are very easy to persuade. They're not going to question anything. They just go along with whoever's in charge. They're just going to do whatever that person says. They're not going to question it. They're not going to say anything about it. And you might have another 20% of people that will grumble a little. They might speak up, but in the end they go along with it too. It's maybe 5% of any given group of people that will stand up and go, this is bullshit, and they usually end up getting kicked out of the group, or the leaders will run a smear campaign against those people and then just basically get them pushed out of the group because they don't want anybody around that's going to question them. It messes with their leadership. And it can cause some of the other people to start, muttering amongst themselves, and it can cause disruptions in the group. And I saw that firsthand in the church. I saw that happen to people who had the guts to stand up and say, this is bullshit. So maybe I didn't mean to make a whole thing about Hamilton, okay? But it's not because I don't understand it. I'm not some hayseed hick that has an IQ of 4. I get it. I just don't get the over-exaggerated orgasmic response that these women seem to have to this thing. That's what I don't get. Like, is it really that good? Maybe it is that good. But if I don't understand nuance and layering and choreography and cinematography, I seriously doubt these people do either. These were not theater kids in school, I promise you. These were the cheerleaders who made fun of the theater kids. They don't get it either. I'm pretty sure they don't understand it any better than I do. And I don't give a shit either way. That's all I have to say about it. I just wanted to compare it to my excitement to finding nail polish. But now I'm depressed because I'm thinking of the sides of my house and the dormers. Who the hell's going to do those? Is it gonna be these boobs that did the back? Well, if I want it to match, it's gonna have to, because that siding is proprietary. It's created for this company. I don't think just anybody can obtain this siding. I don't know. But then again, who's to say that any other company I hire would do any better job? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but they're sick of me. They're sick of me, and I'm sick of them. And I just don't see any good resolution to this thing. I just don't. But I'm going to keep plugging away. I'm going to keep communicating with these people to see where I can get with them. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, time marches on, and you just have to keep going even when you don't want to sometimes. Sometimes life just sucks, but you just got to deal with it anyway. I was telling my younger son that earlier. He's in the 7th grade, and he hates 7th grade. And I don't know of anybody who enjoyed middle school. I hated middle school. It sucked. It was awful. I don't know anybody who enjoyed that little period of time in their life. It just sucks. And I said, I get it. I understand. It's hard. It sucks. But you just got to do it anyway. We can always talk about it. You know, you got spring break coming up. At least you get a week off. Sometimes you just got to muddle through the best you can. And that's really all you can do sometimes in life, is just muddle through and try to do the best you can. And we've all been there. I mean, even people who seem to have their shit together, everybody's been there. Everybody has had to just muddle through sometimes. And I think that's where I am right now with this stupid ass siding, which I was hoping would just be simple, you know, come out, put it up, and then go away. No, it's not going to be that simple at all. It's not. It is going to be a nonstop battle until I get it done. I'm going to have to fight with these people. That's all there is to it. I'm going to have to do that. So anyway, I hope you're having a good night. If you liked Hamilton, well, congratulations. You're probably really super smart, and that's awesome. I haven't seen it, so I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know. I'm going to stick to being happy about my nail polish and just worry about that. So thank you for being here. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you again soon.